You put an 8-year-old for run a grocery store in a village that's full of thieves, conmen, and criminals. This is what is going on in Guyana with our resources. You keep on electing people since independence who never run a cake shop with a couple chicken inside to manage the biggest industry in your country, our oil. Ever since David Granger released that ExxonMobil contract, I have been repeatedly saying, Exxon tie up Guyana like an iguana. But from now on, I have to change that completely. I recently saw a prize-winning photo for 2022 that is now being displayed in a London zoo. It shows a huge tiger with a monkey caught in its mouth by her head. Half of the monkey's head is in the tiger's mouth. And the most chilling part was watching the baby still clutching and clinging on to his mom, staring at the sky, without knowing that in a few seconds he too will be chewed up and swallowed down into the tiger's belly. You have to see this photo to really understand what I'm saying here. It's here, it's there. The person who sent that photo to me said, Glenn, that is where Exxon has Guyana and all of us. I responded to her by saying, no. It is even worse than that. The tiger ate the mother and the child. Yes. But what Exxon is doing to the Guyanese people with that 2016 contract, that same contract that Jagdeo and President Ali does not want to change, is eating not only the parents of this country, but the children and grandchildren, even the unborn children to come. Think about this. You agree with a man to furnish your house with a bed, a TV, a fridge, a stove, and a chair set. You also agree to give the man access to your bank account. The man went in and buy everything. He hands you a bill for $10 million. When you check the prices at Coates and other places, everything come up no less than $2 million. Now, here what is the trouble? When you confront the man and say, man, you robbed me $8 million. He said, we got to go back, we got to go to court. And you got to prove that. You didn't read that in the contract. That is what you agreed to, brother. When you send me for buy the things and give me a PIN number. And hear this, guys. To go to court for challenge that gangster on that $8 million. Your bank account have to pay his lawyer fees too. Guyana. That is the exact scenario playing out with ExxonMobil and this country with our oil and that contract. ExxonMobil spent 30 billion US on 3 projects out there. We didn't check it. And if we had checked it and find out that we get 15 billion rob out of the 30 billion, and we want to get it back from ExxonMobil, we gotta go to the court. And when we go to court, guess who paying all the lawyer fees, including ExxonMobil loan? We, Guyana. With a little crumbs that you get in. And Jagdeo, together with all the politicians in this country, going to approve the 5th project with that same terms and conditions, that same agreement in place all over again. Have a nice day. or have a nice life, I should say, when Exxon done with you, God Almighty can help you. Join me every Monday, Wednesdays and Friday at 7:20 p.m. on Kaicho Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM for the Glenn Lal Show. More to come.